Let's end the worst story in the game. Well,
Sonic.
Hello, character story, not the overall story. The overall story is well shipped. We're talking about individual stories. This is the worst, in my opinion.
I don't remember exactly what we did.
Hit the same note over and over and over and over again on nauseam. These Silver and Shadow do other shit.
In order to try to stop Eggman from kidnapping Elise, because he was gonna bring her onto the egg carrier, which is doomed to explode eventually. And we played through, like, Aquatic Base in the last episode. So, yeah, I guess I do remember. It just took me a minute to get my memory going. Anyway, it's been a while since there's been an episode of this, and I'm super excited to get back into it, because if you look on the episode select screen right here, we are 97% done with Sonic's story.
A few more cutscenes, a boss fight, a few more cutscenes after that, and then the end credits.
Story in Sonic 06, and I'm super excited about it. Really, really hyped to see how this ends and to show it off and share it with all of you guys. So without further ado, let's get into this. This is the episode where probably gonna end the story. So if you are excited to see how Sonic's story ends, make sure you leave a like on the video down below.
That's a trust increasing. I trust you.
With that, I'm interrupting this robot, so let's get started.
Oh, you mean the entire game?
There's the egg carrier. Man, it looks so much like an action figure.
Kind of surprised you didn't make an action figure for this.
Too. That thing is shiny. Look at this janky camera work. It's like jiggling up and down super
Trying to be
fast.
a point of view shot.
And Sonic falls slower than gravity permits because he's just that cool. Actually, honestly, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Latching onto the ship or whatever. I'm not going to be
biased.
And the
music was still pretty blaring,
cool.
so that was a pretty cool cutscene. Screams while his mouth is closed.
Did you see that? He's like, no! He just kept screaming when he had his mouth closed. A+ voice work.
Guess we're all going to die then.
Throwing like a child's temper tantrum.
Also, they spelled danger incorrectly in the back.
Fight me, Eggman.
Some of the words are backwards.
I'm the fastest thing alive. You can't touch this. Wait, he probably has a gun or something on him, actually, because he had
Nope, this is an SA2.
I think, when he kidnapped Amy, but...
You keep getting in my way, you pesky little hedgehog.
Oh my god, look at
Where did this
legs.
come
Eggman
from?
has been doing some squats or something.
Eggman did not skip
leg day. I don't want to catch a cake from this guy, but we are suddenly outside, I guess. No explanation of how we got here or why we probably just walked down the hall with Eggman, so like... How's it been going for you recently? You know, I've been hanging out with my friends, but I'm so stressed out. Just having, like, a casual conversation as they walk to their final
I would
battle.
love that.
But anyway, we are facing off against the Egg Wyvern. And this kind of reminds me, right off the bat, of something from, like, Sonic Adventure 1.
This is the Egg Viper, essentially.
I don't know.
Also, look how much bigger the egg,
I can't really
egg carrier looks now.
Design of the boss, that it's
all that shit in the background, that's the egg carrier.
Well, not really an animal, but a mythical.
It went from freaking toy to giant.
Accurate to that. So, what do you got for us, Eggman? What are you doing? What do I do? A duck? That's the slide. Yeah, that's the kick button. Okay, so I have to get rid of the canopy. He does have, like, a horn on him, so I assume I have to jump into the horn and pilot him that way. I tried to, like, slide under it using the square button, but for some reason Sonic jumped a million miles into the air. I don't know why.
I do love this boss theme, though.
So I don't know what's going on. As of now, I'm going to go ahead and equip the red gem, because slowing down time, I feel, might be quite useful in this battle. And this is a really, really easy attack to dodge. Like, even if you're on the platform,
it gets harder in the later stages,
probably isn't that hard to get out of the way. So,
you know, he starts breaking things.
Yes, here you come, Toro. I'm gonna slow down time and hop.
Miss, but you could see Eggman.
Did I hit the canopy? Like, I tried to homing attack right into the horn, but I didn't like do.
I don't know why Eggman kept putting these horns in his robot. You think after service he'd be like, maybe this was a bad idea.
Why am I doing this, Vern?
I don't know what's going on.
Oh god, alright, so...
Whoa, oh shit!
Jeez. Oh, just about had a heart attack right there. Did you see that? I like stepped off the edge and did a quick little Wile E. Coyote where I sort of floated and fell back onto the platform somehow, which I am okay with. As long as somehow I figure out how to damage Eggman sometime soon, because I'm having trouble right now understanding what we're supposed to do. Let's forget about the red crystal, because it didn't seem to help too much. And... go. Ah, there we go. We grab onto it just like we did with the egg.
Now I gotta
the
run
egg
into one of those
Cerberus.
boxes in
So
the
I
air.
assume this is similar to the egg Cerberus, and we're gonna have to hit you into. No, I can't hit him into the wall. It's driving me to the side. Wait, there were thingies. There's a thingy. No, it's too low.
It's very picky,
there we
too.
Go. Boom! Straight into the bombs that are for some reason releasing from the egg carriers.
Eggman's
like,
bombing
stock
everything.
of explosives amidst all this chaos.
And by entire, I mean parts of
the Egg
it.
Viper for some reason.
The parts
so
you
he's going to
certainly
be
weren't
destroying
at.
platforms apparently, and making our area of safety a little bit smaller, which is
Seeing as earlier you
got
almost
this,
fell
like,
off of it like a
3
dolt,
by
this would
3
be a good
square with
idea.
a plank over there that we can walk on, so whatever, doesn't matter to me. Where you going, buddy? Buddy boy. Throw out your lasers, Eggman. Throw out your robots and keep... Oh my god. I just realized we did, like, no damage to him whatsoever.
You did like a 6th.
With that one attack. This is gonna take about a year and a half, isn't it? Okay, so homing
Use the
attack
red gem?
again. You have to
Yes.
do it, like, earlier than you'd think you would. So, let's find another gigantic explosive bomb thing and run him into it. Oh my god, this is so finicky. Oh my gosh.
It's the
like, I know
wyvern
it's
fighting
supposed
back.
to simulate him resisting against you or whatever, but this ain't no bucking bronco, man. This is a
Good.
giant robot, which is probably a little stronger than a bronco, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut up now. So,
No-
which platforms is
no,
he taking
Eggman,
out
it's
now?
winter.
I assume these two? Yeah, or 3, or however many that is. I don't know. That doesn't really seem all that threatening, because he's taking off, like, the planks at the end that I'm not standing on anyway, so Eggman,
Yeah, but you almost fell off
go
like
ahead
a
and do
dolt
your
not
thing.
even
You're
2
doing a
minutes
great
ago,
job,
so
buddy.
yeah.
You know, greatest genius... Whoa, hello, explosions. How are you? I didn't even know that was there, and I dodged it. I am just that skilled. But, like, Eggman, genius as you are, you should probably
IQ
target
of 300.
the platform that I might maybe be standing on, friend. I don't know, though. I'm not the mastermind with 20 years of experience here, so I might not know what I'm talking about. So, one more time. This will put him at, like, half health or something. So we're gonna have to do this, like, 6 times. Unless there's, like, another phase or
Yes.
something. Hey, I totally hit
No,
that,
you hit with
man.
the wing, doesn't count. You got head, you got face planets.
Oh, that's right. We have to get rid of the canopy. And it's gone now, so he doesn't have his horn, and we're going to
Now he's
have
like
to,
a dragon with a mouth. He's just the mouth.
We're going to have to attack him a whole bunch of more times in a whole bunch of different ways, which I'm fine with. Ew. Was he shooting those missiles out of his tail thing?
Yes.
Do I not
You
know
get it
enough
with the
about
tail.
wyverns or wyverns, however the heck it's pronounced, to know
Wyvern.
whether they, like, spawn eggs
Ow.
or children out of their tail? Because that's kind of
That's coming
disgusting.
from the ship.
And if they do...
I don't
I'm
know
not a huge
who's
fan of
firing
wyverns.
because
Can you
Eggman's
avoid this?
unless Elise is the one
No.
firing on Sonic.
Oh god. How did I do it? I like how there was that gigantic
Can you make it over
explosion
here, Sonic?
and then just... Oh god,
You
stop, chill.
you stood right in the middle of the
Chill
lasers.
with the laser, man. I'm trying to hit you in the face. Yep.
No.
This is exactly like the Egg Viper. Design,
It's no
attack
use.
pattern,
Give up.
like, the way you damage him, everything is the exact same. 'Cause
Winter.
in Egg Viper, he did the same thing. And that was like, what? Like,
IQ of 300 doesn't know what season it
like,
is.
Like 8 years before this game came out, and Eggman still hasn't learned. I guess during this time he was more concerned with his fashion, because he seems to have
Yeah,
changed
Coke
his
bottles
look
on the
in this
vest.
game.
Ow.
He was too concerned with growing out his mustache and making sure it's as greasy as possible to concern himself with
I wouldn't
matters
be
such
jumping
as,
very
you know,
much here.
creating attacks that could actually hurt us, or
'Cause, you know, some of the
figuring out
platforms are
how
missing.
to battle worth a darn.
How do I battle?
And he's just going to do the exact same thing again. So he's
Also,
gonna
this is
release
a
those
game
little
question,
hand
video
things.
game logic, but how is this platform just staying in the
What?
air?
Finish that sentence, Eggman. Were you gonna call me a name?
Yeah,
it's not very
video
nice
game
to call
logic.
people
Also,
names.
those wings can
Because
hit
it's also
you,
not very
and
nice
they are
to threaten
hit
to
point
destroy
damage.
entire cities if one
Now
of
you're
the
destroying hit
princesses
entire
doesn't wanna hang out
platforms.
with you or whatever. But you know, you gotta be respectful. You gotta show some respect, Eggman. I
She
how
said
it-
she would
that's
be my
actually kinda
pen
cool. I was
pal.
doing all this like acrobatic stuff in the back. The animation
Ow.
for it isn't exactly like stellar per se, but it's just kind of a cool detail. So let's oh, camera, please. I couldn't see if there was a platform underneath me or not. That was nerve-wracking, man. But for the 3rd time in a row.
Boy.
Or will you? Is he gonna do a suicide thing again? I swear,
yes.
if this is just a legit Egg Viper clone, this is ridiculous. Oh, we're only gonna have one tile to stand on.
Look out, he's up to something.
Suicide mission Egg Viper-ish. What are you doing there, buddy? Am I gonna have to, like, what's he gonna do? Please tell me you'll just do the same thing. Oh, no, he is gearing up to charge at us, isn't he? Kinda looks like it. Uh-oh. This didn't work earlier, but... Ah, there we go. We've defeated
I love
the
this
Egg
little
Wizard and
animation.
presumably the final boss of Sonic's story. I'm not entirely sure, but that was Eggman's greatest creation.
I love this. This is straight up a Wile E. Coyote sort of thing.
He's so like... He's screaming, right? But his mouth isn't moving. Of
I
course,
would love there to be a
again, what else
yikes
should you
sign.
expect from the voice syncing in this game? But,
I
not
love
only
that.
that,
It's
when he gets ejected,
hilariously
he's just like,
bad.
I'm falling. Eggman doesn't know how to react to anything.
But hey,
That
that's
is
the final boss
hilarious.
of Sonic's story.
And we got ourselves what kind of rank?
G. B.
It's a B rank.
Meh.
B for booyah, we beat the story, because I'm actually pretty excited to see how
Booyah,
this
this
stuff
story is
ends. There
over.
we go. B rank
At least
on
it's
the,
saved
what
for the
I
last
think
and
is the
final time,
boss of
because
Sonic
shut up,
story,
that's
unless there's
why.
like an extra level or something, but I'm
Yep.
pretty sure there isn't, because why would you even... Ooh, music from Sonic episode is now available in the audio.
It's also
Sonic
available on
episode is now
YouTube.
available in the theater room. Yeah, that confirms
It's also
that we are
available on
done with
YouTube.
Sonic Story, and that is the first great milestone. Well, a lot of people would say that like the Trials of Soliana, Crisis City were great milestones, but that is the first story
And now we get
of
one of the
Sonic
good
06.
CGI cutscenes to end it.
Ooh.
Aren't you worried? If you have time to worry, then none, right?
So wise, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is actually pretty cool. I don't know if you can see my facial
Shit.
expressions, but I'm honestly enjoying this.
Cutscene still holds up.
If only the boss fight we just had was anything like this.
Let's hope the Sonic movie look can at least look this good.
She looks like... Uh-oh,
Oh, shit.
We die.
Game over. Also,
Are you kidding me?
Mythbusters proved that was bullshit, but whatever. It's action
you
movie
kidding me?
cliche.
That's how physics works, kids.
Fuck it. This game has no physics engine.
Is she dead?
That probably
Did
would
she
happen
die
in
from that horrible
gameplay.
explosion that should have
Hell, it
burned
did
her
happen
to
with
death?
Knuckles in Aquatic Base. He just went up
Well, I think her
randomly.
legs are a slightly darker shade of orange now. Uh-oh.
Well, to be fair, explosion just go off on her. She's probably got like some sunburn or something like that. Or burns.
Stop.
Griffith, this is the worst laugh.
Stop. Ugh. Those were some scary laughs.
Nice smile.
Ugh.
Stop that.
Ew, stop
Please
that!
stop that. Oh, God.
At least the story's
The
over
wink.
now. In the
The
movies,
wink.
in
The
the movie,
compliments.
in the
Forced
Windows
that was
background.
clearly forced laughter, Sonic. I see what you're doing. I see where you're going, man. So,
And now we have a
we saved
mediocre
Elise.
song.
and that was it for the first story of Sonic 06. Oh my gosh. That was
I know this is a
something.
remix of something, but I never remember
Not
what.
entirely sure of how to describe that yet. Let me just set my controller down real quick and we can have a little one-on-one. So, that was a really stupid ending to that, and clearly not everything is resolved. We still don't know anything about Iblis or Solaris or Mephiles.
Imagine
or
there was
anything
loading
that
screens in
Silver's
between
doing,
the
or
end
why the heck
credits.
Shadow's in this game, because I don't
Oh wait,
think
there's
we've
more
shown
end
up
credits to
even
show?
once
Loading.
So far. Yeah, no, we
That
haven't
would've
met up
been
with Shadow yet,
unforgivable.
so we'll see what's going on with him later on. But that was the first story of Sonic 06. And I suppose I should share my general impression or like opinion of the game so far. And it's bad? Like, I don't know any other way to put it than that. It was, honestly, the reputation
Enemy
that Sonic
artists.
06 has
How
is
many enemies were actually in
absolutely
this game?
atrocious.
Two
You
people
hear
sounds
people
accurate.
describing this game, you hear people explaining why it's got so much, like, fame or even infamy. It's because it's bad.
Menu
It's
screen
riddled with
artists.
glitches. It's
Given
got
how generic the menus
ridiculous
look,
level design
I can
that
tell
just
why
does
it was
not
only one
work.
guy.
Controls are kind of messed up, the characters are stupid, the story is stupid, and most of that I agree with. Like,
Do you know how big the hub world is? I'm not surprised at the field.
I like
There's
the
so
way
many
Tails
field
waves there. Oh my god,
staffs.
so silly. But
Members.
Elise is silly. Sonic and
At least
Elise's
these end credits aren't nearly long
completely
as
out
long
there.
as Sonic
The whole
Colors'
story
end
segment so
credits.
far has been
'Cause,
absolutely just uninteresting.
Sonic
It's
Colors
absolutely
end credits
garbage,
goes on for
but-
like Mighty Number 9
Oh, and I
levels
should
of
mention
long.
there have been a ton of glitches. There's been a ton of parts that have sort of made me.
Yeah, the Sonic Colors end
they've
credits
been
have expected them
tedious.
to
They
be
frustrated
like,
me and stuff like that. But
here's the janitor
it
staff.
wasn't quite
I wouldn't be
as
surprised if that was
bad
in
as
there.
I thought it was gonna be. I've actually really, really enjoyed playing this so far. I think most of that
It's
though,
fun to rip at a
comes
new
from
one.
the fact that I'm sitting here commentating, I'm
Yeah.
sharing the experience with you guys, and glitches and level design mishaps.
Hard
or
to believe we
whatever
didn't get a
are
game over
funny.
though, but
There's
there's still
something
2
to
more
laugh
stories
at
to
in a
go
Let's
through,
Play like
especially
this.
Silver's.
So that I think is where most of my enjoyment has come from of this game so far. But there were legitimately parts. I couldn't tell you which parts right off the top of my head. Where I wasn't exactly enjoying myself because of the game, but I wasn't exactly pulling my hair out because of the game. You know, like, some of the levels were bearable. I
Oh, look,
wouldn't give
recording
them
coordinator.
anything more than,
Witchcraft
like,
is credited.
a
That
mediocre,
explains
something
too
that
much.
You could play through without absolutely
This
wanting
is
to
a
destroy
work
the
of
world
witchcraft.
and light your house on fire and burn down the entire city. Wow. Talking about Iblis and burning down entire cities. Anyway, that's all beside the point. There are parts of this that were, like, bearable, I guess, where I wasn't having the greatest time in the world, but I wasn't hating life either. And I'm wondering if that's going to change with Sonic, or not Sonic, but Shadow and Silver's stories.
Probably.
So far, I've really, really enjoyed this project, and I really hope that you guys are as well. It's been an ordeal for me.
How is it this many
Very
people worked on the
tedious,
CG?
frustrating
well,
at
it's
times,
the CG, not the in-game graphics, then probably.
and very tedious at times as well. That's not
There's so
100% of
few
the time, like I
CG
just
cutscenes
explained,
in this.
but it's been something all the way throughout. Gotten mad at some points, had a lot of laughs, and that's why I've been enjoying this so far. I really hope you guys are as well, and I hope you enjoy watching someone play through this absolute masterpiece of a terrible game. More than
Everything
you might
to
enjoy
not do in
playing
a
through it
video
yourself.
game.
So, if you did, once again, please leave a like on the video down below. As you guys already know, it supports the channel, it supports the series, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you all very, very much for watching, and especially if you have watched the series up until this point, especially if you dealt with that brief hiatus that we had, I really appreciate your guys' participation. And like I said, without you guys, without the link that we have and the experiences that we've been sharing, and all your comments and support and stuff, this would not be nearly as fun for me. In fact, anything even remotely positive I've said about this game during this credits sequence probably honestly can be attributed to the fact that I'm doing a Let's Play of this, and that we can share these laughs and all these moments together. So, I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the support, and I deeply, deeply appreciate you just watching. There's a rap segment in his world?
It's still better than the first song, in my opinion.
Oh,
And
God.
way
Okay,
better
maybe I
than
should just
endless
overlay
not
Pumpkin
endless
Hill
po-
over this credit
not endless
sequence
possibilities.
instead of the normal music that's here. Oh god. Well,
There's also
I
a
didn't know there was a
zebra
rap
head
sequence in that
version,
song
or
until
zebra
now.
head.
That kind of changes my opinion. Might change my opinion of it a little bit. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway,
It's one of the few rap
I'm just
songs I can
rambling on at this
stand.
point. Really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all very much once
Exactly
again for
fun
watching.
around
I'll
boosting
leave
our own
you guys
Sonic
to the rest
Generations
of
with the
credits
theme
of
in the
Sonic Story,
background.
I suppose.
Fast beat
And,
music with a
I can't
fast
wait
beat
to start the other
hedgehog.
ones.
You know?
With that,
Online!
once again, I'm repeating myself like a broken
What
record,
online?
but thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys then.
I guess in the meantime, I might as well give my final thoughts on the story. This is the worst story in my opinion, mainly because you're doing the same thing 96 fucking times. Fucking rescue Elise, and it gets to the point where even the writers got sick of it because they had to send her to the future to get a break from this shit. Ugh. And the worst part is, Mephiles wants to kill Sonic, but he never interacts with Sonic. Good work, guys. Ugh. You can argue that some stories could be better or worse or something like that, but at least when Shadow and Silver do this stuff, yes, Shadow and Silver are ultimately trying to kill Mephiles and Iblis, but at least they're not, like, rescuing some bitch halfway through. Yeah! Meh. Still better than modern rap, I'm sorry. And if you disagree, your opinion of shit is fucking shit, because modern rap sucks. What was I saying? I don't know. I got like 96 game overs on freaking Crisis City alone, just because fuck the Mach speed section. And the worst part is, as bad as that is, we didn't even go to the worst level of the game. We went to the worst level of the story, but not the game. Although arguably, you could argue Last Story has the worst level, though I disagree for, well, it's a strong competitor against, well, we won't get into that until we get to his story, which is not next to the third one, so yeah. But hey, with the Havoc's Engines logo, so just about done here. This game is mediocre at best. I said that too many times I count. 2003, 2006, they worked for 3 years on this shit, and it still looks like this. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet Akon mix. Meh. I think it's a remix of something, but I don't know what. Sweet Dream. And His World's a great track of music. All Hail Shadows and Shadows music, and it's fantastic. I miss Crush 40. Dreams of Absolutions is not very good in my opinion. My Destiny is just there. I miss Crush 40. We haven't seen them since Sonic and the Black Knight in like 2007, maybe 8, 9 at the latest. Then we haven't heard of them at all. Where'd they go?
Guys, if you made it this far, you're awesome. You're beautiful. Like, you're really good looking. You know, hit me up, dude. My cell phone number is like 555. Call me
exactly
sometime.
that.
Love you.
Oh, yours is 2? Mine's
See you guys next
556.